What's up, y'all? Welcome back for another video. To be honest, I wasn't even supposed to record. I mean, I brought my camera with me just in case, but I wasn't expecting what happened to happen. And now I have something to talk about. Because with any of my channels or anything, I don't go off a script, and I definitely don't like be faking no content. Like what y'all get was what y'all get. But today was my first actual, I would say, close call. There's been a few times where I've never felt like I was gonna crash. So okay, there's just people singing. If you're from the DMV, you know that like 95 gets crazy traffic all the time, 24/7. But you know, after a long day, you know what I'm saying, I just got back from my dad's house. It's a long drive. You know, I wanted to chill on the bike. I done relaxed a little bit at the house, got some things done. If your job is hiring, let me know, because I'm trying to get a second job. You know, this bike stuff is not cheap. Anyways, I'm on 95, going towards Springfield. If y'all don't not from the area, just think of freeway and just chilling, you know. So this is a prime example of it doesn't matter how many years you have on the bike. When it's your time to go, it's your time to go down. Like, you can't prevent that, but there's a lot of preventable things that you can do, and one of them is the reason why I didn't crash today. God willing, everything thanks to God. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story, and then I'm gonna break down what was going through my head. So I'm just chilling, you know what I'm saying? Water. Whew, almost died. I ain't even gonna try to save me, bro. That's crazy. Boy, if you don't, I ain't even recording no more. So I'm gonna stop. But basically, I got on the highway and traffic was moving fine, perfectly fine. I'm chilling, and you know me, my speedometer doesn't work actually, but I feel like I'm going like 70, you know, somewhere in that range. Cause 60 on the bike feels like 80, 90 in the car, but I'm going like 60, 70 range, and I'm just chilling. I speed up a little bit, you know what I'm saying. The reason why on the highway that I remove myself from a lot of situations is because this is what I'm talking about, preventable. So like, instead of sitting here driving the normal speed limit and going the same as the cars that can't see you, and you're in their blind spots, and opening yourself to be able to get hit is a higher possibility. I see ahead of that, and I'm just, you know, I get over, cut through, and I'm putting myself in a safe position. There's A, B, and C. Those are the lanes. You want to stay out of B because that's the middle of the lane, and it's like where all the oil build up. But I'm usually in A. I'm rarely. It just depends on the situation. If I'm in A, it's because I can see through the traffic. You know, that's where you want to position yourself. The times I'm in C, it just depends. If I'm put in a different situation, then I have to adjust myself. Y'all are the first ones that I've told. I haven't even called my boy and told him that I almost crashed. But basically, I'm in A, and traffic is moving. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. I am in a headspace where I know I can react to anything. Like, but I'm not, you know, all the way there. I'm not 100%, you know. And this is just my warning: before you get on the bike, always make sure you're 100% focused and your mind is on riding the bike and your surroundings. Don't have other things on your mind, because you can zone out, and that's where stuff starts to happen. And yes, the bike is over there, if y'all wondering. We chilling. Brand new rear tire, brand new chain, spark plugs and ignition coils. You know what I'm saying? She's running brand new. The only thing I have left to do is put a new front tire on, but that'll come with time. But you know, you can never be too comfortable. Also, don't ever get too comfortable on your bike. You're not a MotoGP racer, you know what I'm saying? But I'm cruising, and then all of a sudden, you know, traffic like comes to a dead stop. And as a motorcycle rider, like, I feel like if I didn't know what I knew or know what I know, I probably would have crashed today. But you just gotta expect, this is the video title, you gotta expect the unexpected when you're on tube. Because okay, so basically what happened is a truck, a whole bunch of trash flew into the middle of the road, I guess, on the highway. I seen it when I passed. But all these cars, you got cars, usually when cars break, I'll swerve over because that's my escape route. But the cars broke and they were swerving at the same time. So at the split, you have to react like this. This is where people, this is the difference between crashing, dying, and surviving, and not crashing. But I'm still kind of shaky a little bit, but it's a little adrenaline rush. But watching Dan the fireman and watching all these videos of these accidents, I'm retarded. I'm so stupid. I can't even say that on here. But watching these videos and seeing how the accidents happen help out a lot, like 100%. Even still to this day, I catch myself going back and watching accident videos, and it sounds ironic, or you know, it sounds weird because you're not trying to get in an accident, but you're watching videos of accidents. But it's just seeing how people's minds think behind the wheel. And I have kind of an advantage because I see it all the time in my car, and I know how I react. And I'm already, you know what I'm saying, my car is dark as a mug, and I can barely see, so I have to adjust how I look at my blind spot. But I know that there's times where I don't even see cars, so I swerve over. The first thing I do is swerve over to the left lane, because that's my first escape route, because there was no car behind me. I already scanned the area. But as I'm swerving over to the left lane, the car in the middle lane and from the right lane, all of them swerved over to the left lane, which like blocked me. And no, you don't want to squeeze on your front brake, because that's how you crash, that's how you flip. So I just downshifted, all in the span of seconds. I'm not trying to glaze myself, but I downshifted, and luckily nobody was coming from the shoulder. But I swerved over to the shoulder, and I was this close. I wish I would have been recording on the camera, because it was so crazy. And in that split second, I looked in my mirror to see if somebody was coming behind me, and I had to hit the throttle to get out the way, because there was cars coming behind me in the shoulder, because they were also stopped. So there was a lot of cars going on. But in that split second, it really dawned on me, like, not just with the motorcycle, like, it's deeper than that. Like, your life can change in seconds. This machine right here is really nothing to play with. Am I gonna get back on and keep on riding for the rest of the year and the rest of my life? Yes, I am. But today marks the day that I've already knew this coming into riding a motorcycle, but it really amplified it, that's how fast something can change like that. And it doesn't matter how many years you have on the bike or how good you think you're on the bike. First of all, the pavement is not forgiving. Second of all, you gotta respect your bike. Third of all, you definitely have to ride within your limits. And this is like the third video of me saying riding within your limits. But I'm just trying to enforce it in y'all's brain that that's the most important thing on this bike. Because if I would have, you know, been splitting lanes, you know what I'm saying, going 100 miles an hour, I wouldn't have reacted to that. I just know myself. I mean, maybe in a situation I would have, let me shut up. But this is just my fair warning to my family. You know, I think I got 15 of y'all now. You know, so many people be watching my Instagram, like 40, it said 40K or something. I'll put it on the screen. And I only got 100 followers. Isn't that crazy? But I know it's because the people that are clicking on my profile, they want more videos of me riding the bike. And there's no excuse. I'm really, you know, it's just me putting it off. But me losing the 360 camera, I had so much footage, but I promise within the next couple weeks, y'all are gonna get some footage, because I'm gonna get a attachment to put on the helmet, and I'll take y'all around with me and stuff. But if there's anything that you take away from this video, I just want to say that you're never too good to crash. It happens to the best of us, but we put ourselves at advantages by riding your motorcycle in a preventable way. So riding defensive, not staying with the cars, being ready to get hit. You know, riding like it's semi-aggressive. It's either eat or be eaten. So you gotta eat on the road. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, make some maneuvers that'll put yourself in a more safer position. Stay out of that middle lane. You can't see nothing. You have no vantage point on your point of view. Either stay in A or C, and those are the two. There's a lane. All cars have one lane, but motorcycles we got boom, boom, boom. And you really want to just be vigilant in either A or C. You want to stay out of B. Safe traveling distance. Don't follow too close. That's in a car too. You know what I'm saying? But on a bike it's amplified. But the main staple of all that is just ride within your limits. Wow, it was very humbling. I hope everybody is okay, and let's just have a moment of silence for all the riders that we've lost this year. I pray that the families are doing fine and well, and I just want to take this time to have a moment of silence for all of our fallen riders. In memory of all the people that we lost, I just want y'all to know in the back of your head, like us riders, like we know that it could have been us, but it wasn't. And these people that have passed away would want us to learn from their mistakes and not let them die in vain. So with that, I'm wrapping up this video. Just please ride safe. Hit that like and subscribe button. We need more, we need more family. I know y'all be watching my shorts, but y'all won't be subscribing. I don't understand that. Let me know what y'all want to see. Like I can't do no wheelie. My bike is stretched and it's lower. But I'll go out and get some food. I'll drive out to places in Virginia if y'all want me to. Just let me know in the comments what y'all want to see. What will entertain y'all. But I love y'all and see you in the next video. Peace.